10,000 of our fans waiting eagerly for us to speak. Are we live?
Are we live? Joe?
We are. On my screen now.
Actually,
Hello, anybody who may be watching. Welcome back to The Takeaway, the Thursday night show where myself and Daragh sit here and talk absolute nonsense to you. Daragh's having his takeaway. I'm yet to have one for a takeaway.
Spurs are on the fucking edge.
We're not doing a watch along here. We're not talking about Spurs, everything that happens in the game.
So this is a very good game. Well, it's a very shit game. They're both shy.
I just couldn't care less about the Europa League and how Spurs got on the Europa League. You know them way there, fam.
Speak again. You're now shunned. Did you watch The Office yet? It's only messing, man. You're not actually shunned.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't even know what you're talking about, to be honest.
Shut up.
You shut up.
You shut up. This is our first fight.
May as well talk about a bit of Champions League, considering we're actually in the competition.
But who aren't in the competition, Hugh?
Manchester United. Olatinji says, "Where's the takeaway?" Dara's scranning a pizza right now. He's got a big dirty pizza there in front of him. He's keeping the tradition of having a takeaway on the show alive. I, for one, haven't done it.
Yeah, he hasn't got a fucking takeaway.
I really, I don't know if I can commit to it, but I'll try next.
Just get one day.
No, it's not that I don't want one. I just don't. I had my dinner like an hour before.
So he's like, "Ma, fuck off, ma. It's Thursday night takeaway. Thursday night takeaway, ma.
I've got to get some dodgy pizza to have on stream so people don't give out to me.
I'm just gonna make sure that I get a Chinelli's.
L for Hugh. No, it's not an L for me. I had a nice bowl of pasta. There.
When don't you have pasta? You have pasta every day except if they have fajitas. If your man's fajitas are even half as nice as you say they are, like,
well, they're just fajitas. No, I have pasta like twice a week maybe. I just have it a lot on Thursdays. It's just quick to make, handy out.
Yeah, Thursday is just that kind of day where you don't want to do much, is it? You just kind of get out of the way, really. My man made chicken and chips for them either.
How are you, Olatinji, mate? What are you thinking about the football this week? Is he a City fan?
He is. He's just been in the extra club.
Ah, right. Okay, fair enough. What are you thinking about the Champions League draw tomorrow then? I think I said in our podcast earlier on, I said I wanted to draw Bayern Munich. Who'd you say again?
Fuck. Madrid.
Yeah, you said Daragh said Real Madrid. And Joe
stand by it too.
Porto?
Yeah, because he's a pussy. Pussy.
What time is the draw tomorrow morning?
It'll be about 11:30 though, because they always just shite on for ages.
I think it's just good. Just hoping I don't want Chelsea. I'd take Chelsea. No problem. Wouldn't you?
They'd be one of the easier ones, but they're not hard. They're not fucking easy. Far from it, but they'd be one of the less difficult ones.
Well, at this stage of the competition, there is no easy games, is there? But like, Chelsea would be one of the easier picks. I think both of our opinions.
If you had to pick an easier one, they'd be in your top 4 easier ones.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're all coming in now. All the usuals are here. Sean Lee and Big Man 69.
Go on, Big Man.
Guess who's back again? It's Big Man.
Philip.
It's Big Man 69, also known as Philip. Sean Lee, come on, Liverpool. Are they playing tonight?
No, but they will be next season on Thursday nights.
He's just getting used to the flow of Thursday night football now.
How did you get the chat?
I have it up on another monitor here.
It would have been nice if Joe just linked it, wouldn't it? You prick.
Let's leave a like, lads. Leave a like if you're.
All Connor's mates are logging on your live stream, my brother said.
Yeah, well, they can all like and subscribe. I don't really care.
I didn't know that I'm not sent it. I'm saying that now though. Guess who's
Even
back
like,
again? It's
even
on
like
11 apiece.
trying to build.
Yeah.
All your brothers' mates are welcome to come in.
They all sound out there.
Your club,
Excuse me.
though, is only good because of I think all the big clubs in England, Sean Lee, to be honest, are only good because they're
They've
own.
scored! They've scored! They've scored!
I don't care. I don't care. This guy's getting excited over fucking Tottenham in the Europa League.
3-2.
What is this guy's problem?
Fucking goal! They're going out!
Who cares? Who actually cares? Other than
It's
Tottenham
a
fans?
fucking screamer.
I couldn't give less of a shit how Tottenham get on the Europa League.
I have a Tottenham mate, Mauricio.
Poor Keith be upset.
Orsic got a hat trick, Olatinji.
You'd love to have the owners that we have. Yeah, you would. But the thing is, Olatunji and Sean Lee, I think all the decent clubs in the Premier League are only good because they're owners. Like, if you don't have owners with loads of money, you're not winning shit. Simple as. We just have better owners than you.
Yeah.
Who scored?
My respect has gone right up.
Yeah.
That's your man from TikTok. What's his name? Big man something.
69.
No. But his name is actually Big Man Sam or something like that.
I don't know. So what?
Hugh, you know where
What were you going to say, one?
the Zagreb manager is in prison at the moment. Like, he got sentenced to like 5 years. So the assistant coach is the coach now.
What did he do?
And they're embezzlement.
Is Big Man Jack the name you're thinking of?
Could be him, yeah.
That's what Sean Lee says.
It could be him. I'm not 100% sure.
A big man. So is that
Tottenham
Spurs
are
out?
shit.
If it stays the way it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just so funny.
Oh, that's a big L for
But
them.
Spurs only have to score one to go through.
More than
I haven't seen a sign, to be honest. They're not showing anything. Zagreb hit Tottenham 4-0 now. It'd be so funny.
Is it? Hold on. Is it 3-0 in the night to Zagreb?
3-0, yeah, 3-0 on the night, yeah.
Jeez, they are shit.
After their coach was locked up.
Big up. What did he do wrong? What was he convicted of?
Embezzlement, fraud.
Oh, that bastard.
Imagine being on that high a wage and going and committing fucking fraud.
I'll tell you what though, we are all AC Milan tonight. That's who we are. We're all AC Milan.
Yeah.
That game's 10 minutes in now.
Still
if AC
0-0,
Milan
is it?
can knock those pricks out of the Europa League, that would be fantastic. Fantastic.
Is it still 0-0?
Yeah. Do you want to tell people about the bet you have for that game?
Right, so I have McTominay to be booked, 2 or more goals, Harry Maguire to have a shot, Fernandez anytime scorer, and the United win.
Is that United to go through or just a win on the game on the night?
Just to win. It has to be in 90 minutes. None of you bet builders come in. Thanks, Joe. Not even Maguire, no? Fucking
Get a
prick.
shot. You always back him to get a shot.
Yeah, but it's usually a shot on target that I do. I just don't want to get a shot tonight.
Who do you think will win Europe? Do you mean Champions League or Europa League? Because if it's Champions League, I'm going to say...
He means Europa.
Europe.
Oh, they're in again here.
Chance.
Corner.
Europa League.
Chance here.
I'm going to put my money on... I don't know.
Depends who goes through tonight with United and Milan. If United goes through, they'll probably win it, but I wouldn't say that in case they do win it.
I think if
you get me,
whoever the winner of that tie is,
yeah, that's what I mean.
In terms of Champions League, City or Bayern, I think it's pretty straightforward, answer, isn't it? But we need to get to the quarterfinals before we start thinking of winning any trophies.
True.
So hopefully a decent draw tomorrow, whoever that may be.
What about yourself, Olatinji? Who do you want from it? You just said not Chelsea. Who is it you'd want?
Yeah, he just said not Chelsea, didn't he? I'd take Chelsea all day, every day. Over 2 legs, we'd beat them.
Definitely.
But I want Bayern. I want Bayern. Give us Bayern. Give us the big ones.
Madrid, he says. Yeah, Madrid is. So I think we do them at home anyway. Madrid, personally.
I don't know. See, Madrid, even though they're going through a bad patch, they're veterans of the Champions League. Like they know how to win, even when they're not playing well.
They've got about 9 injuries all at once.
Still, man. When is the what dates is this round?
Not late this month, early next month. AC Milan would be favourites if they get through. United have a first semi final, so we call them favourites. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Ollie will shit himself. 10 minutes left in the Spurs game. Harry Kane's giving it loads to the ref. Excuse me.
Your manners, man. Your manners.
Excuse me.
Your manners.
Yo, man.
Lovely lady. Fernandez shot over the bar. I just find it really weird getting excited over Europa League. It's just not something I can be arse watching unless we're actually playing it ourselves.
Yeah, but we don't, luckily.
Yeah, and we won't be either because we're going to win the Prem.
Going to win it all. Oh. I don't know which way these are. Tottenham are still sitting back. Like, they know they're losing. They're sitting back. Oh.
Rangers are losing 1-0. Get in. Get in. We don't want Rangers going through, man.
Pricks.
They are scum. They are pure scum.
Even if the Aka goes down the drain, I couldn't give a fuck.
Joe, put it in the Discord general there that we're live. Olatunji, if you want to join our Discord, actually, it's free to join. Joe will put a link in the chat there for you as well. We just chat about City all day every day. It's a bit more calm than any of the other Discord because there's far less of us there. Yeah, if you want to join it, it's pretty chill. There's way less people than any of the other Discords, the bigger ones. So
Spurs are in here. Spurs could be in here.
Only give us an update if there's an actual goal.
You enjoy that, Joe? Prick.
Yeah, and stick it in the general, if you would, Joe.
Marcelo, what did Marcelo say on 4-3-3?
No, never. I've not heard this. Olatunji.
Oh, I've heard 2 Discord blips.
What did he do, Olatunji? What he said.
Must be something funny if it's
or something a bit controversial.
Whatever.
Perhaps. Man, I'm buzzing the Rangers are losing, man. I want them to be knocked out.
You're gonna have a good night now, aren't you?
Well, like I don't want those bastards going through. I wonder what Marcelo says in the 4-3-3.
Yeah, he's leaving us on the fucking edge here, isn't he?
He's leaving on a bit of a cliffhanger here, Olatunji.
I'm kind of panicking now, you know.
Getting nervous. What did Marcelo say in the 4-3-3?
Did he say 4-star cookies are as nice as Domino's ones?
I'm not sure if I've ever had 4-star ones.
Pretty nice.
4-3-3 posted Marcelo and Ronaldo celebrating the UCL, and he commented soon, and like the monkey emojis cover your eyes like that.
Oh right, yeah. So did you not see what Zidane said about that?
No.
Someone said, "Can you comment on the Ronaldo run?" We said, "Yeah, they are true. We're going to do what we can," or something in and around that.
Wait, are they linked to Ronaldo again to get him back?
Mm-hmm.
Madrid.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
No way, I didn't even know that. Why would they get him back? He's about 35, isn't he?
Ronaldo can still do it at the top level. Don't you fucking worry. But like, thing is, right? They're gonna get him back after 3 or 4 years, right? And they'll have gotten paid 100 million to let him go on a 4-year loan deal. Oh, Spurs! Oh, what a save!
What? Ronaldo back to Madrid?
Mm-hmm.
That would be strange. Jordan Mendes confirmed Madrid's interest in Ronaldo. Are Juve willing to sell him?
He's out of contract next year.
And has he said anything about signing a new contract?
Oh, Spurs are going to score her. Oh my God, he saved that off the line.
He probably would go back to Madrid and all, Ronaldo. He loves it.
He'd definitely go back there.
He loves Real Madrid. It's his boyhood club nearly, isn't it?
Pretty much.
That'd be mental. That could be a game changer because he obviously realized he's not going to fucking win a UCL with Juve.
Juve.
He actually, even though Madrid are shit, he still has a better chance of winning the Champions League with them.
Yeah, true.
The
That
board want
keeper
him
is a
out.
beast.
The Juve board want him out. What? Why would you?
Fucking disgraceful.
Can they not afford him? His wages?
They can't afford him. Like, well, maybe not actually. Because remember they had to do the balance and the book things with Barca during the summer with Arthur.
Mm.
That's a dodgy deal. That was a very, very dodgy deal.
What are Ronaldo's wages?
Oh, I'd say about 800k upwards a week.
Really?
Oh, definitely, bro. He's fucking like he's still like top 3 in the world, you know.
They want changes. They're probably going to do what Barcelona should do is just like start with youth players, really young players, and build a squad for the future.
That's what they're trying to do. They got Kulusevski in, you know, the Swedish runner. Got him in, and then they started building around. Like they've built around Ronaldo to a certain extent, but they've not been.
As you would though.
Yeah, obviously, like he's like second or arguably the greatest player of all time. Like, you know what I mean? Why wouldn't you build around him?
I think he is. I know there's that ongoing debate between Messi and Ronaldo. Ronaldo's for me. I think he's sick. Look, he's just a machine.
I'm fine with I'm fine with either. His legacy will be denied if he just leaves with no UCL. Fuck that. No, it won't. He got 3 in a row. We got 4 in 5 years. There's not a chance Ronaldo's legacy will be dented if he doesn't.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Sorry, hi lads. Hello, Davin. Olatunji said that they
my guy Davin.
Olatunji said if Ronaldo leaves Juve without a UCL, then it'll be his career dented or his legacy dented. Not a fucking chance.
No, absolutely.
The guy got 3. What was it? 3 in a row, 4 in 5 years with Madrid. Not a fucking chance.
Yeah, he's got 5 or 6 Champions League medals, and he's won so many domestic trophies, and he's done.
And 5 Ballon d'Ors as well. Don't forget that.
He's got domestic trophies in 3 different leagues. He's won Champions Leagues with 2 different clubs. Ballon d'Or after Ballon d'Or. His career is not dented for not winning a Champions League with Juve. He's too good.
With a depleted Juventus squad, we might say. Exactly. It's not like he's had a good Juve squad. Well, not a bad one now.
No.
But it's not like he's playing with Galacticos like Ramos, like fucking. Who else even have they? He had Isco and he was good.
He had Bale. He had Hazard for a bit, did he?
No, we never had Hazard, no.
Benzema.
There you go. It used to be Bale, Benzema.
Prime Modric.
Modric, Kroos, Casemiro. Like that Juve team he's in now doesn't have a patch on that Madrid team. Like that Madrid team, that dynasty of that Madrid team are like in the top 3 greatest teams of all time. Like
that's 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. They're a different gravy, weren't they?
It's like who are the best teams of all time, right? You'd have the Barcelona treble winners in 10-11. That Madrid team, like you naturally you would have to say the treble winners, but I said I would hold the maximum was sick.
The United treble winners.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
What about 09-10 Inter?
No, I wouldn't say so.
Fucking great team. I think they got a Scudetto that year, didn't they?
It was just a great season.
Yeah. Yeah, Milito had a fucking crazy season that season.
Yeah, the Barca 6 trophies in one season is
like and 40 and 50 in Barca. 40 and 50 in Barca are ridiculous. Sorry, go on.
There's a big argument there for Barcelona's 6 trophy team for the greatest football team of all time. Think about it.
I think 10-11. Is that 10-11?
No. I'm getting my ears mixed up now. No, it wasn't 10-11, was it?
Was it when Neymar was there? Or was it before Neymar?
No, way before Neymar.
Oh,
Pepe.
they're gonna score here. They're gonna score here. Oh my god. Oh, it's over anyway. I don't know what I'm saying. There's 2 minutes added time and
07
Spurs are
Milan
about
team
2.
or 06. Yeah, the Milan team of that era were unbelievable as well.
That was what? Gattuso, Seedorf, Kaká,
Yeah, Gattuso,
Ronaldinho. Fuck.
Ambrosini.
Zambrotta or was he Inter? Zambrotta was
I
Inter.
saw them in I went to see Celtic play AC Milan in 06-07, and Celtic beat them 2-1 on the night. Kaká scored a penalty for them, and some Celtic fan ran the pitch and he tapped Dida in the face, the keeper, and Dida went to ground and got stretchered off just for getting
Oh, were you at that match?
I was there, yeah.
Fuck, that's mad. I know the game you're on about. I've seen it.
I can't remember who scored for Celtic, but I know Kaká scored a penalty for AC Milan. It was 2-1 Celtic in the night. It was unbelievable. 1970 Brazil, including national teams. Who was that? Is that Pele's boys? Is it?
What year was that? Sorry.
1970.
Yeah, that would have been the year they won the World Cup. Oh, Spurs are gonna score? No, they're not. It's all over. Red Rover.
My uncle Pele.
Zagreb going through.
Who else is in the shed? You would have said if City had won the Champions League the year of the Centurions.
Oh yeah, Jesus Christ, yeah.
Well up there then in terms of one of the best teams of all time. But
what about
they're just a really good team now.
The Spanish national team between 2008 to 2012? Yeah, 2012.
Oh, they won the World Cup and the Euros back to back.
Yeah, Euros back to back. I don't know if they didn't win World Cups back to back, did they? No, Germany won 2014.
No, they won a World Cup followed by a Euros, or the other way around, didn't they?
No, it was a Euro World Cup Euros, and then they lost against they lost in the 2014 World Cup.
So they won 3 major trophies in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's outrageous. That's outrageous.
Spurs are out.
I don't care.
That's funny, that is. Right, I'm turning on the United match.
Pele, Rivaldo, and Zagallo. Yeah, that team. Like, I people our age probably can't really understand it that much, but from what you hear about them, they were unbelievable, that team.
Yeah, true. I wouldn't. I wouldn't be the right man to talk to about that.
I'm not. My knowledge of international football in general isn't that great, particularly the history of international football.
No, you don't like the international football.
No, I like watching the big competition finals, like the World Cups and the Euros, but like all qualifiers and friendlies and Nations League, all kind of bollocks. I just can't get excited for.
The Nations League is fucking pile of shit. So it is.
I'd rather the players got a 2-week break altogether of football than have that kind of stuff. It's just unnecessary, in my opinion. But listen, I'm not on the UEFA board. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm all about this. The Blues. The City.
Die past Kessie.
Someone said a few minutes ago that there's a possible penalty for United.
No, I'm looking at it now. They didn't get a penalty.
Alex Indy said possibly United penalty about 5 minutes ago.
See, the European refs are a lot a lot less lenient than I don't know if you saw the one last night with Aspilicueta, where he pulled Carrasco down and didn't get a penalty, even though I thought it would have been a penalty. Ronaldo, Rooney, Tevez, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was an outrageous team.
And Tevez was so good, he came to City. So.
Yeah, he got an upgrade. To be fair, he got the call. York a better team.
Sure, he's like a massive. Have you ever seen him? Like a big third party ownership and all. Like, have you ever seen the transfer saga between him and West Ham? It was fucking ridiculous.
Between who and West Ham?
Tevez to West Ham.
No.
Remember they got Mascherano and Tevez at the same time, right? And like both players were big major third party ownership things, so like you didn't know who actually owned their own, but like it's a consortium. The Tevez and Mascherano were like not even the club, just Tevez and Mascherano.
So what stage of his career was this at?
2006, 2007.
Oh, I got a few more people here. Louis, how's it going, mate? Long time no see. How's things with you?
Renners. He didn't get one. I got one.
Let's all laugh at Tottenham. I was laughing at this. I said I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, I think it's so funny.
Dara was having a good laugh. We both got takeaway. No, Renners, you know me, mate. I'm trying to lose the pounds. I'm not getting any takeaways. Dara got one though. Dara got a big pizza.
Don't mind though. You look great, Hugh. Don't mind them.
Thanks, bro. No, I can't tell you.
You look good.
Yeah, Tottenham. I think Joe said the same thing. Mourinho sacked. If he doesn't win anything, I think he's gone. They won't get top four. Yeah, they're not getting top four. And I think the only way Mourinho could save his job is if he beats us in the Carabao Cup final. And they'll give him till then. So make of that what you will. Tell us your opinions on that. Runners, I need to lose the pounds. I lost that 6-pack years ago. Oh Jesus. Hugh, I legit fancy you. You'll be fine. Well then, it's a happy day. So Davin fancies me. I don't really care.
You see, sorry, good man, Davin. Get his confidence back up. His confidence on the floor, the poor fucker. He looks good.
Thank you. No,
I say this off stream as well. So.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I already had takeaway about 2 nights ago. I went out in the pigs and came home and I ate a silly amount of pizza.
Yeah, why do you think he wasn't on the fucking Gladbach review?
Yeah, I was so hungover yesterday morning that I physically couldn't get out of bed to record the Gladbach review. So I gave Dara the role of host for the morning.
And you saw how that went.
So if you're in our Discord server, the link I think Joe put up a few minutes ago, you'll see in the general chat that Joe put in the bloopers from Dara and Joe recording the Gladbach review yesterday. And Dara goes, "Hello, welcome back to 894. I'm Hugh. I got Joe with me." He says he's me. He tried to copy my intro, carbon copy, and he says he's me.
I did carbon copy it.
Too much.
And then there's one, right, where I said, "Oh, welcome back to 1894. I'm Dara. With me is Joe because Hugh was fucking mangled, right?" Oh, there's a Maguire shot. I goes, "Yeah, because Hugh was fucking mangled." And Joe leaned back in his chair and started pissing himself.
Yeah, if you want to ever see the bloopers from our recordings, we'll probably start posting more of them in the Discord if the people are interested. I think Renner saw them this morning. There's only one.
I saw Reynolds and Johnny.
He says there's only one Hugh, and he's damn fucking right. There's no one does this job better than me. My guy.
I get a sure.
English, Joseph, English. Yeah, United in the Europa League. I almost would you almost think like it's funnier if they go through and they just keep playing Thursday night football?
No, getting knocked out of the Thursday night cup is without doubt the most embarrassing thing that can happen to a big team.
Yeah. Jordan and Lewis say different. Yeah, Jordan and Lewis are the goats, aren't they? Really, at this sort of thing. We'll never be on their level. But yeah, big up them. So.
Oh, they're gonna score here, Milan.
I'll be getting a short video of bloopers together for international break. Yeah, international break. It's gonna be just lots of sort of random content. It's gonna be. We hate it. I don't like international football at all. So
we're gonna have like Ireland have 3 matches, right? Dara's had a pizza. I did. Fucking like 3 matches. Bear in mind, right? We are now 10 hours or like 11 hours or something into Stephen Kenny's managerial reign. We've still not scored a goal.
Yeah, I mean, who are we playing? We're playing Qatar, Luxembourg, and Serbia, isn't it?
I don't know, but every single one of those teams we should be beating. Every single one of them.
Every single one of them we will not win. I promise you.
Oh yeah, no, we won't.
Bazunu call up. Yes, Bazunu, the young City under 23 player, is now in the Ireland international team. That kind of just shows
probably our best player as well.
The Irish manager is crap. Yeah, I mean, like he hasn't got.
I don't mind Stephen Kenny. I think he's set us up well. We just can't score.
There's just no goals.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Got him in the fridge, yeah.
Nice. Who'll be starting keeper for us? You think? Because all the main keepers are
Kelleher because Randolph is out, isn't he?
It'll be Queen and Kelleher. purely based on the fact that
Oh, he was a bit injured as well, was he? Though I swear he had a bit of a.
Him
He
and
had a bit of
Connolly
a
are on the
knock.
squad, but they're in doubt.
I think if that's the case, then surely it'll be Bazunu because he starts week in week out for Rochelle, doesn't he?
No, it'll be Mark Travers, I reckon.
Oh, he's the Bournemouth keeper, isn't he?
Yes, sir. He was.
Here, Milan have half their team in the fucking stands.
Do you see, actually, speaking of the stands, they're allowing 20,000 fans into the FA Cup final in May.
I didn't actually.
Yeah, as like a test for letting fans back in September. 20,000. So you can get 10,000 Blues going to Wembley.
And what's that? That's in 60,000 Wembley, 80,000,
90,000.
Staying with Aaron Connolly. Yeah, that's what I think Hugh said that there, didn't he?
Yeah, they're both in the squad, but they're like in doubt. I
Doubts.
guess. Yeah. But yeah, listen, 10,000 City fans could end up going to Wembley.
If only we had that many fans.
Why did you crack that joke?
It was a great joke. That was some witty banter.
So unique. I've never heard anyone slagging the fact that City have no fans before.
Don't even have a fan channel. Mark Goldberg just have it. He's so jealous, isn't he? Like it's just plain jealousy now.
Renners, do you reckon they'll let City fans travel from Manchester, or like it's kind of a weird one?
7.
I need to be one. Would you get a ticket? I imagine it'd be really, really fucking hard to get a ticket to Wembley if City get there.
They'd be like gold dust, bro, wouldn't it?
I imagine the club will like handpick exactly who they give the tickets to.
Yeah, you'd have to be a member. You'd have to be a match day member. You'd have to have a season ticket and all that shit.
You'd probably need to be a season ticket holder for a long, long time, or else just have a massive amount of money. You can be damn sure that like Noel Gallagher and all them will be there.
Yeah.
You probably need to be
just keep Noel one side, Liam the other side.
Yeah, they should let the Ren Dog go.
They will let the Ren Dog go. Ooh, that's a bad one. That is.
I hope they let you go, Runners, and you can tell us how you get on, what it's like to be back in a stand.
Do a match day vlog.
Yeah, you could do it as a match day vlog, and we'll stick it up on the channel. The Renners show, and it's just you vlogging yourself in the stands, like
our man in Manchester.
It's 2-0 to Spurs here. We're getting absolutely smashed.
Fucking fuming, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Come on, McTominay, cream someone.
So I'll be there. Where are you going, Davin? Where's he going?
Nothing. No idea. Ren takeover.
If they let me go, I'll do that for you. Yeah, I mean,
oh my god! Oh my god! Come on, go on, Milan. Don't care if the bet goes in the mud. Kessier, that's a good tackle, Lindelof.
Milan, Ren takeover. The match diehard City fan. Renners is a diehard fan. He goes.
No, he's on about himself. No, Davin means he'll be there because he's a diehard.
Oh, is Davin even a City fan? No. Fix your mic. Big? No, can't hear you. I like the sound of Ren takeover. Well, if you're going to matches regularly, Renners, there's absolutely no reason why we couldn't get you involved in doing something. Darragh cut out. Yeah, I tried to tell him that. I think he's fixing it now.
Back?
No, I can't hear you. Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Can't you hear me? Yeah, go on. Yeah, Renners, if you wanted to be our man in Manchester, I'd happily get you in.
You can be our Manchester correspondent.
Can you run socials while they're at it, can you?
Because we're down a man. We've lost one of the boys. We need someone to run on Twitter and Instagram.
You say lost. He's been taking a bit of time off.
They will go from you guys to my
strong opinions. Oh yeah, Renners is. Do you remember, Hugh? Do you remember after we drew with Liverpool when Renners was saying we won't get top 4?
No. What?
He's in the phone-in show, right? And he said that we won't get top 4. It was funny out.
Was this like he said this isn't happening? Like we're not getting top 4.
Yeah. After the 1-0, Liverpool at home.
In fairness to Renners, at that stage, our results were shaky. Like they were pretty bad.
We were shit. I don't know what happened. Well, I do know what happened. Diaz came in. Speaking of going to matches, Darragh. Oh right, yeah. I think he means a journal, right? Tell you the story when I brought little you to Liverpool, right? So he didn't bring little me to Liverpool. He brought my journal. So this is how it went, right? Carl Graham just nicked my journal from me in a class, right, in English, and he ended up giving that to Niall. Niall gave it to Davin. Davin's going away to Liverpool for the weekend to watch a match, right? So Davin brings my school journal to fucking Liverpool with him, and I didn't know where it was. And next thing you know, I see the next day it's a picture of Davin on the ferry with the fucking journal.
Oh
it's
wow!
really funny.
So your journal went to Liverpool.
Yeah,
I assume you just threw the bin when I got home. I'd say it stank.
Yeah, it came back smelling the fucking
bins and stuff. Rats.
Yeah, bin. But have you ever seen this? Like it had a lot of dirt in it when it came back, because Davin was just walking through open air Liverpool, so like all the pollution and all was getting on it, and the pages started like just set themselves on fire. A picture of me and the journal at the match. Oh yeah, he does, doesn't he? Yeah,
he brought it to the match.
Yeah, he brought it to the match with him.
What? Why? Why did you even think of that?
I think it's funny.
Renner says I went mad. Oh, this was when he said we weren't going to get top 4. That City Extra phone show got the full force of Renner's kick-off that night. I was surprised I did not get banned. A lot agreed. I think at the time I wasn't certain we wouldn't get top 4, but I was leaning towards the idea of having a really bad season and it just being one of those write-off seasons that you just forget about after it happens and move on and keep building. But listen, we can look back and laugh now, can't we? It's only a matter of weeks now.
13. Remember that season? That was an awful season.
It's only a matter of weeks now till we get the Premier League, so we can look back on that. But I understood the fury, Renners. I definitely understood the fury. Because when you've got players as good as ours, you know, and at that time when we weren't getting good results, you're kind of thinking there's no excuse for this, really, is there? And I remember there was a lot of people. Do you remember the time people were like some people were saying Pep out?
I do. I remember it well. I remember saying at the time, I was like, I'm not Pep out, but if he is not going to renew, then maybe this season should be his last season so we can get someone good in. But it's never Pep out.
Yeah, you get what I mean? Well, no, I never wanted him to leave at all. I knew he'd come good. It was just really slow.
New Discord member.
Who's the new Discord member?
Football fan. Football spelled Futbol. Football. Liverpool fan. Oh yeah, that was the Watford match at Gaynor went to. You and Gaynor were in the same fucking stadium, but I went to that.
That was the worst start since the takeover. Yeah, we'll end up in the Premiership. It's mad. It's absolutely mad, Runners. It was an abysmal start. And to be in a position now where it's mid-March and we're within weeks of confirming mathematically the Premier League, fingers crossed, with no more slip-ups, that we're in this position, it kind of speaks volumes, really, how poor the rest of the league has been. Like, some teams have absolutely no...
The rest of the league has been dreadful. Something you can say for that. That's something you can say for the last couple of years, so you know what I mean?
Long may it last. I'm absolutely not complaining.
Like, even in remember the year it was us and Liverpool proper going for it together. That was like everyone around us that year was dreadful. Like us two were just miles ahead.
And then you had people being like, "Oh, it's disgraceful how City and Liverpool can just run away with the trophy like that." It's like you can't fucking blame them for just being streets ahead of all the other teams who purchased badly.
Like in the toilet, right?
Yeah. You I mean, you can't blame City or Liverpool, dare I say it, for purchasing well and having good teams, because I mean it's not their fault if United have gone to shit or Arsenal have gone to shit, or what can Sheikh Mansour do about that? I was loving it. I'm still loving it, and long may it last. When everyone can go back to matches 1 or 2 years down the line, we should definitely do a match day vlog like Renners was saying. Liverpool versus Man City. Yeah, absolutely. That's definitely something we're going to look into. I was going to loads of games before COVID. I was traveling over to Manchester. I never got to an away game, but I was going over to Etihad like once, twice a month at one stage anyway. So if I can get back to doing that, like going that regularly, I will definitely do match day vlogs of some sort if that's something people are interested in seeing. I know Renners goes when he can a fair bit, when obviously when there's no pandemic, so maybe he would be so kind as to do something on that front. I really hope we Daragh not taking us to the toilet with them. Like our mate John. No, Renners, we've got a little bit more professionalism than John Kai. We don't bring our cameras to the toilets with us. That we saved that for the OnlyFans, the 1894 OnlyFans. Joe could leave the link to that in the description there. I really hope we sign Haaland, replacement for Fernandinho, and a left back to replace Mendy this summer. I want Mendy to leave, Renners. I want him to go wherever the fuck he wants. I've had enough of him. A Fernandinho replacement, yes, it's ideal. Just don't know who. I don't know who. It's really not no straightforward answer there, because to replace someone like him, you need to be pretty fucking good. You need to be pretty good and have a certain amount of attributes, like leadership and just being an aggressive bastard in general. And I really hope we sign Haaland. Yeah, we spoke with me and Daragh and all our shows and all our podcasts. We talk about Haaland because we just really want the guy at City. But I was saying earlier on that I think if we were to sign Haaland or someone of that caliber, that would require that amount of money and that type of wages, that we probably had to let someone go. Because City's the type of club where everyone wants to play, everyone's a fantastic footballer, and no one wants to be second, third choice. When they could be a superstar in another club or first name team sheet in another club. So we'd probably have to be realistic, get rid of someone, either one of Jesus or Aguero, just to lower our wage books, and also for the sake of not having someone barely ever playing football. Because if Haaland comes in, he's so young and so fit that he's capable of playing every single game if you really wanted him to. And if he was, bearing in mind he doesn't get injuries, he can get 40, 50 goals a season, which is a really scary prospect. So I'm not Jesus' biggest fan. I like him, but I'm willing to trade Jesus, get rid of him for the sake of bringing in Haaland and making him play all the big matches or all the matches in general. Matchday vlog while I hold my own on watch along. Yeah, we'll sort something out. I've only been to Anfield twice. Yeah, I'd be glad if I was you that you've only been twice. You don't really need to go more than once to Anfield. Probably don't need to go at all.
I've been to Anfield. I've been to Anfield once. Good game.
I don't think I've ever been to Anfield. I've been to Old Trafford. I think Fernandinho and Sergio are both going, sadly. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Sadly, Aguero, he said, they don't pass the ball to me. He just seemed unhappy. The whole situation with Aguero is just really, really
sad.
Really sad, and it seems quite nasty in some ways. I'm not saying either side's been nasty to each other. I just feel there's not much love lost for some reason between definitely Pep and Aguero. But I don't know.
Yeah, this seems like a very this seems like a very, not to the same extent, but it seems like a very like Zlatan and Pep thing, or was it an Eto'o and Pep thing? Remember, Pep just wanted Eto'o gone. The same with Yaya Toure.
Yeah, it seems to be Pep doesn't hold sentimental value for any players. That's one thing about Pep. He's ruthless. If he feels your time is up with his team, that's you gone. There's no sentiment. It doesn't matter if he scored the goal against QPR in 2012. Obviously, as fans, we feel like that. We're like, he scored that goal and he's been a great servant to the club for years. But in Pep's head, it's so obvious that he doesn't care about how much of a servant you've been to him or that team. If he feels you can't add to his squad or you can't offer much, you're at the door.
Exactly.
I saw
the thing is, it's probably the right thing to have.
It is. It's just sad with players like Aguero. I mean, 95% of other players you don't really care that much, but with players like Aguero, Company, Silva, that group, that caliber, that group, you feel a little bit more kind of like, no, just please give him another chance. It's like when your mum goes into school and to like back you up and you're in trouble with the principal, just give him another chance, please. He's done nothing wrong. I saw Young pointing that Aguero wants to stay in the Prem, but I'm saying it's bollocks. We spoke about this in our podcast this afternoon, Davin. What was it you said? Something about him.
There was a press release from the Aguero camp, but I think it's just a thing of like, sign him or he will go to another Premier League team. He won't go to another Premier League team.
That would break my heart now. That would break my heart.
Oh,
Whatever
like,
about him not being
That
at
would
City
kill
next
me.
season, going to Barca, whatever about that, that wouldn't be nice to see him leave the club. But to play for another Premier League team, that would break my heart. Imagine him toggling out for Chelsea or someone against us in the Etihad. Imagine that, and the fans are all back. Whew, we don't want that.
Chelsea, it'd be like the Frank Lampard thing.
Yeah, but it'd be even sadder. My opinion. No, we don't.
Have you ever seen that video of remember Frank, like, where Stoke away, right? Frank Lampard starts getting chanted as, it's like, Frank Lampard, you're a wanker, right?
Yeah.
And then City go up and score, so he just points at the goal. Yeah, he shouldn't. By right, he shouldn't be fitting in anywhere. He's 33. His knees are made of chocolate. Like, by right, chocolate. By right, he shouldn't be fitting in anywhere. He should be near the tail end of his career, but it doesn't mean I don't want to re-sign him.
I in my own romantic ideas, it'd be just beautiful to give him another year and just pray he comes good. But sadly, it's probably coming to the stage now in this generation of City players where we need to just move on and get someone to fill that role of scoring goals week in, week out, which is Mr. Haaland, isn't it?
Has to be, doesn't it? I mean, like, who else are you going to get him?
I can't see City moving Jesus on. Pep loves him. Yeah, well, Pep loves him. I don't know. I don't dislike him. I just don't care enough if he leaves. I'd happily see him move on if it meant we could bring in someone better again. He's a decent player, Jesus, but he's not. Let's be real. He's not City standard. He's not. He's a good player. He's not the one.
He's not a bad player at all. He's not a good player. He's not a great player, I mean.
No, he's not. He's not. I don't think he's City standard, and he's not what we need. But Pep loves him. You're right. See the yoke from Hazard's doctor that if he has to get surgery again on his knee, he will never play football again. Yeah, Daragh mentioned that about an hour ago to me there.
You mentioned something else about Hazard, but didn't you?
Yeah.
We'll gloss over that.
That'd be really, really sad. Like, to be told you can't play football ever again. I mean, I'm sure he's not stuck for cash, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, Hazard's a baller. Hazard is a fucking baller.
I've not seen like much of him at all since.
He's kind of a bit fat, though, isn't he?
Bit of a tubby boy.
He was never carrying as much weight as he is now, though. He always had a bunda, but he was never carrying like fucking a heavy amount of weight like he is now.
Here's a good one. If City sign Haaland and move on Aguero and Jesus, who will City get as a number 2 striker? See, I don't think it'll come to that. My guess is City will move on Aguero. He won't be with us next season, is my guess. It's not what I want, but it's my guess. And we'll get Haaland and continue to use Jesus as Haaland's backup.
Even as a backup, Jesus just isn't it. Like,
no, but that's the way. It's just based on how obvious it is that Pep loves Jesus. I think Pep will want Haaland in and use Jesus as his backup. But I'd take it, though. If it means we get Haaland, I'll take it.
Unfortunately.
You know what I mean? Take Origi for 12 mil. Nope.
He's brilliant, he is.
Delap. Sorry.
What a beast.
I want Delap called up, and I want Delap given proper fucking game time. He is a baller. Do you know what he actually has? He's got similar attributes to Haaland. We don't know if he'll hit that level, but he's got similar attributes. He's just
he won't hit that level now. I like Lindelof. He's not going to become the best striker in the world.
Well, no. Well, maybe not the best in the world, but he's got similar attributes. He's a big man. He can score off either foot with his head, and he scores a lot. He's clinical. He's a born and bred finisher, and he needs to be given at least an opportunity, a proper opportunity, not just 10 minutes against Leicester or a half or two against Burnley. He needs to be given a run of games.
Yeah,
he's worth a proper go.
Do you watch UFC?
Do I watch? Not regularly.
Ngannou is fighting Stipe Miocic again. I think that'd be fucking beast. 9 days time, so not this weekend, the next weekend.
See you, Davin. Good luck in the exam, man.
See you later, Davin.
Good luck in the exam.
Oh, there's Adam Gaynor. He's the one that was at. He was the one that was. Well, they were just in the
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, runners. We could easily double what we paid for Jesus. Easily, and I'd happily take that. I mean, I don't really care about Jesus leaving the club. Ferran season. Guess who's back? Yo, leave a like, everyone, if you would. It really helps us.
Or else.
Or else. I think it's in time the lap will become a good Premiership striker. Yeah, he will. I think he's got all of the attributes.
Paul Scholes is on the fucking bed, so he is.
Or else.
Jeez, you wouldn't know this is a big game for United since Bruno hasn't playing well.
It's still 0-0.
Yeah, 7-0. Like, Milan have had the fucking best chances. It's just Dan James running down the right. It's just Dan James fast.
Dan James fast.
His crosses are shy.
So, Milan go through if it stays this way, don't they?
They do.
Go on.
Jesus, knocked out of a European Cup, but it's the Thursday night cup. Doesn't get much better than this. Chocolate chips in the Chuck E. Cheese plate. Wait, milk in the Chuck E. Cheese cup? You don't watch TikTok in fairness, so you wouldn't know that.
All 13 pixels on Darrow's camera are amazing. Darrow, I think your camera's malfunctioning, bro.
Oh yeah, it's having a nightmare. Brilliant. Hold on.
Apologies for that, people.
Yeah, it's not like I'll be able to get working. I think we're gonna have to just go with it. Sadly.
We're going to invest in some proper equipment when we get into the studio, but current restrictions here in Ireland says we can't do that. That's on poor internet. But I'm looking at the stream here on my computer, Joe, and my camera. Like, it's not great, but it's because I'm using a webcam. But it's better than Dara's one. Dara's one looks awful.
Am I going mad on the Discord as well?
No, well, you're okay in the Discord. Not great, but it's awful on YouTube. Yeah,
Yeah, I
Reddit,
saw it on YouTube.
we're having a studio built. I was getting a studio built before we ever even started this. I was gonna use it for like just college and work and that kind of stuff, but we're gonna use it for the 1894. Why not? We can record together then. You'll see us in the same room. And good night. Ferran season. What did you think of Torres? He played against Fulham, didn't he?
He was a bit poor.
Yeah, he had some good moments, some not so good moments.
He was done well for the penalty.
Why am I not a mod? What is the sorcery? Is he in the Discord?
Who Ferran season?
Yeah.
He is not.
You're not even in the Discord, Ferran season. You're not even in the Discord, and you want to be a mod. Renners is the police around here. We don't really need more than one mod because we don't get very many viewers. If it ever came to it, Renners would be there. So would Joe.
Simon is live.
Yeah.
He is.
John Kai.
Nah, him and John Kai are beefing today.
Oh yeah. Don't beg for mod; it won't work. We just don't really need another mod. It's chill. These live streams we do, these watch-alongs, and the Thursday night takeaway, they're just chill. We just chat. No one ever comes in and causes any trouble.
Right, I'm gonna see if that changes the camera now because I have actually X'd off the United stream.
I think
it might just be Discord. You should server boost it, Hugh, if you have €5 on your team.
What's that? The Nitro thing?
You don't need Nitro. You can server boost it, but if you get Nitro, you can server boost twice on the same.
What does server boosting do?
Just makes the quality of streams and all better.
Why wouldn't they just make it as good as possible anyway? They wanted to use it more.
Yeah, pretty much. They want you to pay for it. Right, we've now been boosted again because I've server boosted twice. Go on.
Did you pay for it?
I have Nitro.
Oh. Go on. Yeah. Brandog is Chief 1894
Dream
cop.
tier
Exactly.
friends and high.
Renners is the cop. Renners is the cop.
Be nice if Joe were to come in. Joe, are you here? Joe, you don't have to speak, but if you're here, just text in the chat. Is there any way you can make my camera a bit better?
It looks fine on stream now. I'm looking at it.
No, I'm looking at it on the stream now, and it's shy. Oh, it's
Back now.
back. It's back
It's
now.
grand. That's grand. Olatinji's back. How's it going, Olatinji? You're not missing much. We're just chatting about Haaland and City players and.
Gone
usual stuff.
9 o'clock. Do you want to keep going?
We have a few minutes if anyone wants to keep talking. Yeah. If you're in the stream, if there's 8 people watching, make yourself known. Is there anything you want to talk about?
Or else?
Or else, and leave a like as well too, please.
Yeah, please, if you don't mind.
If the Renners, did you tell us who you wanted us to draw in the Champions League? I said.
Oh no,
Bayern,
yeah,
Dara
go
said-
on. Renner's fair on season. Oh, Tingy already said it. Joe said Porto. Peter.
Yeah, I said Bayern. Give us Bayern. And we'll beat them. We'll win the Champions League.
I think now I don't want Paris, but I think we do Paris.
PSG. I don't know. I think it's a tough one. I don't think I could call that one. PSG are a good team. Apart from Haaland, who should City sign?
Hold a midfielder of any description.
Yeah, Renners, when you went to the toilet asked that, and I answered it. I said, yeah, like we need a Fernandinho replacement, but really hard to replace a player like him. He's a very unique holding midfielder, Fernandinho.
Well, I know Pep fancies Douglas Luiz, isn't he? So that could be a possibility.
I don't care who we beat. You have to beat everyone to win it. I like the attitude.
He's spot on.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Yeah, Renner's actually,
Yes.
You'll like this. Where it turns out from a reliable source that City are emerging as the favourite to sign Jack Grealish this summer. What are you thinking about that? I think I'd happy take Jack Grealish.
You said something about Nuno Mendes. Yeah, I've seen the rumours and that, but he's 80 million release clause. Now, he's 19. I would not be paying 80 million for a 19-year-old left back, regardless of how good he is at the minute. He's in the Portuguese league. But then again, Diaz in the Portuguese league. There is that.
We've been very fortunate with players who signed from the Portuguese league.
True. What players would you like at City? Right. So,
Jack Grealish.
that Benacer fella looked pretty good when I've seen him, which is very, very rarely. Benacer. Let's see. Haaland. Get any left back. That Nuno Mendes would be nice, but 50 million now.
I'd love Luca Dean, but he's on a mad contract now, isn't he?
He just signed a new contract, didn't he?
Yeah. He'd be class at left back.
Hold on, you can't actually see my telly for on, so I can watch the match. I'll move the camera. Joe, you can text me here and tell me if I was to change it this way. I'm getting a phone call. I'm not. Right. Joe, that any use? Or will you have to recenter because I can change?
That's okay. I'm looking at it here.
No.
50 million for Nuno Mendes. No thanks. I don't know much about him.
He's just Portuguese and the young fella.
I think Jack Grealish will cost us over 100 million.
Yeah, probably would.
If City signed him, I would support him. I support every City player while they wear the City shirt. Even legends like Company and Silva are forever blue for me. Absolutely. And
that's a great mentality to have, that is. Until
they give you a reason not to support them while they're playing for City, you support them. Whether you want to or not.
I don't know whose alley this would be up. It would be Davin, but I'm pretty sure Davin's gone. So I'll say it to you, Hugh. The 4-hour cut of Justice League has just come out today. I'm going to have a fucking field day watching it tomorrow.
Nice.
We don't have anything to record tomorrow, do we?
No, just to watch it on Saturday for Everton. Yeah, actually, if any of you here don't usually come along, we do live watch-alongs for the matches nowadays. We'll be doing one for Everton on Saturday.
Daragh.
Yeah,
Draw, Daragh.
yeah.
The draw.
Yeah, that's at 11 a.m. Don't worry, that's at 11 a.m.
We've been talking about the Champions League draw all day, and
Sorry, I'm fucking eager.
Pogba coming on. Pogba.
Pogba is one of the most underrated players, in my opinion. I think
Underrated? He's trash.
Pogba on his day is a top 3 midfielder in the league.
And his day happens about once a year.
Yeah, true.
He ain't the one, Pogba. Man United need a whole reformation.
They need an overhaul.
The club's attitude and his agent destroyed his chance of being in the same bracket as Zab, Company, Silva, and Sergio. Yeah, Torre, he ruined it for himself very late in the day in terms of being a City legend. Him and his agent pretty well fucked it. All that birthday cake stuff, and you could even tell when he was being sent, when he was like being given that kind of ceremony in the Etihad in his last day.
He didn't want to be there.
He didn't want to be there. He looked miserable. He like really ungrateful. Pogba is ass. Yeah, he's ass.
Leap day. Nice.
Yeah, and leap day. Theo Hernandez will be not. Yeah, that's a shout. Olatunji. Theo Hernandez is sick. I take him happily.
Yeah, but the fella's gonna be about fucking 100 million.
Oh man, it's not my money. He's class. Take him happily.
Oh, we're ruining football. We're ruining football. Fuck Mark Goldbridge.
Ruining football apart again.
You got that wrong.
Tearing
Cockneys apart again.
Theo Hernandez is a shout. I'd happily take him at City.
See, everyone that bleaches their hair tends to be a good player.
Yeah, except Mahrez. He was shit when he had blonde hair.
Yeah, but he was playing. He was sulking then, wasn't he, during that blonde hair fest?
Yeah, he wasn't happy.
He just wanted out of Leicester.
You heard what Zab has said. If there's a chance for him to come back in a role, he would. I think.
I'd have him back in a minute.
I'd have him back, but not now. There's no real need for him right now.
It's just any role that needs to be like he'd bring a feel good factor, especially when Pep goes. He'll bring back a feel good factor.
See, the thing is, most of the squad don't know Zabaleta. Most of them weren't there when he left City.
Fuck yeah, you're actually right. I was trying to put together who was there, but it was a year. He left a year before the big overhaul. Like who would know him? De Bruyne would know him. De Bruyne would know him. Aguero, if he stays, would know him obviously. That's it, no?
Gundogan would probably know him.
Yeah, Gundogan would know him. Yeah, just about. He'd know him by a year.
Zabaleta's last year was 2016, wasn't it?
2016, 2017. Past first year, 16, 17.
Zab has that passion for the club. Yeah, he's got the passion for the club, but I mean, 1-0 United, no.
Is it Bruno? Please tell me it's Bruno. I have many times score. Fucking Pogba, prick.
Just that, and there's me slating.
I fucking always say that. I always fucking jinx it.
Pogba has scored. Zabaleta has the passion for the club, man, as he does, but I think the only way you'd see him get a proper role is if a new manager came in and they wanted to bring a certain feeling into the club again. I think Pep has his staff and he's happy with them. Bruno assisted. If that's an
no, it doesn't matter about Bruno's assist. It's just I have many time goal scorer in a bit.
He don't score in the big games, but he will score now that I've said that.
Yeah, if you don't mind, keep saying that. Fuck's sake. Is that deflected? Is it deflected or is Donnarumma just shit?
Don't know. I'm not watching it.
Is that Steve McManaman cunt still going on?
Right. Will we wrap it up?
We'll wrap it up there. Pray for a Bruno goal if you don't mind. Thanks for coming.
Pray for a Bruno goal. Darren wants to win some money. Thanks a million to runners, Olatunji, Davin. Who else came in?
Adam came in. Fitzy came in.
To everybody who came in.
Fairround season came in.
Fairround season. The Discord link should be there. Joe put it in a few minutes ago. If you fancy coming in and chatting to us. So yeah, Massive thanks for that. And we'll chat to you on Saturday for the watch along.
Yes,
City
sir.
Everton, FA Cup. Need to win that for the quad. Want to win the quadruple? Need to win the FA Cup. Starts in Goodison on Saturday at 6:30. It was a good one, lads. It was good to see you out of
I
Dundee.
enjoyed it, yeah.
Hope you're keeping well, and we'll see you on Saturday.
Yeah, but-
Shut it down, Joe. Shut it down.
Oh, here's salad maker, but he's offside.